Madness of a nation. Couldn't agree more. President William Ruto has remained conspicuously silent. Unless decisive action is taken, the country risks a complete breakdown of law and order.
Kenya is a country on the brink of collapse. Those are not my words. Those are the words of Africa's peaceman, Kofi Annan.
Kenya's political leaders must place the national interest above narrow sectional or self-interest.
The guy who gave us coalition government in 2007 after the post-election violence.
President Kibaki and Honorable Raila Odinga to work together to heal and reconcile this nation.
He has looked at this country and decided, we are cooked.
The Kofi Annan Foundation has just announced in a report that it has found that Kenya is among the top 10 countries in the world that is likely to experience election violence.
Think about that for a second. What happened? How did we get here? How did a country that promised a fresh start?
The government must remain faithful, as I know it recognizes, to the values and spirit of the new constitution.
End up being ranked among the most dangerous places during an election.
There is a probability of 87% of a 2007 repeating itself in 2027.
Here's the question that I want you to answer before the end of the video. Who is responsible? Is it the politicians, the opposition, or does all this point to one man and his leadership? Let's break it down. If you love this kind of content, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. Now let's get to the video.
Kofi Annan is an idle man to find time all the time to come to our country. I think Kofi Annan should find something more useful to do.
The Kofi Annan report came out and it has predicted 87% chance of election violence next year. 87 anymore, man. 87 is a big number.
You see, the people whose words carry a lot of weight. When they speak, the world listens. One of those people is Kofi Annan. Many Kenyans remember him.
We are very grateful to have the opportunity to honor Kofi Annan.
After the deadly violence of 2007, he helped bring peace to Kenya. He helped stop the country from falling completely apart. That is why when an organization linked to his peace work raises concern about Kenya, we should all pay attention, because this is no ordinary warning. According to the report, Kenya is now ranked as one of the countries most likely to experience post-election violence.
Kenya is among the top 10 countries in the world that is likely to experience election violence, and unfortunately, the signs are actually out there.
Only Nigeria ranks higher than Kenya. Just think about that. How does a country get to this point, and who should take responsibility? I want to hear your answer in the comment section.
2008 was the year Kenyans went through their nation's darkest hour since independence.
Now, to understand why this warning is actually very serious, we have to remember our history. In 2007, Kenya nearly destroyed itself.
By the end of the year, more than 1,000 Kenyans had lost their lives and 500,000 their homes in the violence that erupted soon after the general election of December 2007.
Families were separated, businesses were destroyed, communities were turned against each other.
The violence followed the announcement by Electoral Commission of Kenya Chairman Samuel Kivwitu that outgoing President Mwai Kibaki of the Party of National Unity, PNU, had won the presidential race against Raila Odinga.
No Kenyan wants to ever go back there.
Throughout January, insecurity was high, especially in Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisumu, and several parts of Rift Valley province.
That chapter was supposed to be closed forever. So why are international peace experts now warning that Kenya could head into that direction again? That is the question.
We go back 2 years from now in 2024. The government administration, you're speaking national government and county governments, have organized goons on its own people.
In my view, one thing has changed. Politics today is becoming more violent, more dangerous, and more fearful.
The country is teetering on the edge as goons take over the streets. Political violence is becoming the new normal, with armed gangs attacking opposition leaders and disrupting their meetings. Those charged with safeguarding the nation's security, Interior CS Kipchumba Murkomen and PS Raymond Omolo, stand accused of critics of allowing politics to overshadow their constitutional duty to protect life and property.
Instead of winning people through ideas, leaders are increasingly accused of relying on intimidation. That is what many Kenyans are worried about. Just look at what happened yesterday in Kisumu.
Probably the clearest sign yet that we are treading on very dangerous grounds as a nation. Now, those were goons who tried to force their way into SCK St. Stephen's Cathedral in Kisumu.
In Nyandarua and Nyahururu, we all saw the gunfights.
Lakini watakuja, tutarudi hata vijana.
We saw Kangata's driver getting shot.
Tonight we begin our broadcast with the gunshots and chaos that marred Murang'a Governor Irungu Kangata's rally in Nyahururu in Nyandarua County. During the melee, Kangata's driver was shot in the chest as goons stormed and attacked the Linda Mwananchi caravan, disrupting the group's political engagement.
Violence is slowly becoming part of our politics again, and that should worry every Kenyan. Whether you support Ruto, Gachagua, Sifuna, or anyone else, violence should have no place in politics.
African countries don't have democracies. They have kakistocracies and kleptocracies. A government of our very worst and a government of thieves.
And to show you how worse it's getting, even those who are closest to the government have started speaking differently. Moses Kuria, who has often defended the government, issued a statement blaming the government for the violence.
Former Cabinet Secretary Moses Kuria is defending the united opposition against claims of orchestrated violence during the Linda Mwananchi rally in Nyahururu.
That caught many people off guard.
Aye.
I know.
Aye. Aye. He made the remarks in a statement shared on his social media pages, Fungueyo, dismissing allegations linking the opposition to the chaos, saying there was no evidence to support the claims.
Then we have people like Sudi, who blamed the opposition.
But there's an accusation from Oscar Sudi from his Facebook page towards your party leader. His post says, verbatim, Rigathi Gachagua, even if you want to dominate Murima, please do not go down this path. And there's a picture there of a car with several bullet holes. I think I count 5. He says, Governor Irungu Kangata is your brother. Attempting to take his life for public sympathy is barbaric. You are power hungry. He is accusing Rigathi Gachagua of being behind the violence and the attack on Linda Mwananchi yesterday.
I mean, everyone has a different story, but ordinary Kenyans are asking one simple question. Why is politics becoming this dangerous?
If the claim that Oscar Sudi is now making, that Rigathi Gachagua is the one who planned the attack and even the shooting of Governor Kangata's driver. I mean, why not take action against him? Why don't you arrest, first of all, the man who pulled the trigger?
Who do you think is benefiting from all this bloodshed? Tell me in the comments.
People in leadership, organized goons. 2024, 2025, to go up at 2026.
Many Kenyans now openly fear that criminals are being used during political events. Whether those fears are true or not, the fact that so many Kenyans actually believe it shows how low public trust has actually fallen.
At earlier we saw the one that happened in Kisumu.
That alone should concern every leader, because once citizens lose trust in institutions, fear takes over. James Orengo made a statement that sparked debate. He said that Kenyans no longer need to go to Haiti to see gang violence. He claimed that Kenya is beginning to look like Haiti.
If you want to know Haiti, if you want to go to Haiti, Haiti is there.
Those are strong words, very strong words. Some agree with him, others think that he's exaggerating things. But here's my question. Do you think that Kenya can get to the levels of gangs that we witness in Haiti? I really want to hear your opinion.
The violence and the audacity of the violence, the way it is being perpetrated, organized and carried out, has got the hand of the state.
Another question that many Kenyans are asking about is 2027. If tensions are already high, what happens during the actual election? Will campaigns remain peaceful, or are we seeing signs of something much bigger?
Why the report by the Kofi Annan Foundation is actually significant is because what we're seeing here, the concern is that there's some early warning signs that could actually draw similarities to 2007.
After the results are announced and maybe the president loses, will he accept, or is this use of goons and gangs what he plans to use to manage our reactions? Nobody knows, but these are conversations that Kenyans are already having, and that should worry everyone.
You see these goons around here walking around with mikuki and arrows and all that. That is what happened in 2007. Especially that. It went up to fire where actually children.
The situation was so bad that the African Union sent former UN Secretary General Kofi Annan to help negotiate a peaceful settlement of the PNU-ODM disagreement.
One thing is clear: no development project, no road, no affordable housing, no economic promise can replace peace. Without peace, nothing else matters. Without law and order, investments disappear, businesses close, families suffer. That is why restoring trust should be the #1 priority. Not political fights, not propaganda, trust.
Angalia the exchange between our Internal Security Minister Murkomen and Rigathi Gachagua accusing each other of planning violence in Olkalao. As in, angalia to whatever's happening right now, like, make it make sense, pana. Temperature iko wamewaka sana na tuko aya away, lakini bado temperature iko juu.
You see, Kenya has been here before. We know what election violence looks like. We know the pain, we know the cost. The real question is, have we learned anything? Or are we slowly walking back to the same place that we promised that we'll never return to?
Na wale watu wenye wako pro-government wanaongea tu vinataka tu. They're talking about win this election regardless. Angalia ule MCA anaongea takataka tu, wanawake wanadisi wale kena semadwe. Like, akili tu. Yani sisi tunataka kutoa these terrible leaders. We elect proper leaders. Lakini wengine wanataka tu kuretain serikali by any means. Na lazima muambiwe na Kofi Annan Foundation that kutakuwa na likelihood ya us experiencing violence. We can see it bana. We can see it with our own eyes that auko. Kuna watu wanapanga tu njama terrible bana. Hey!
I want to hear from you. Do you agree with the warning that Kenya is at a high risk of post-election violence? Who should take responsibility for lowering political tensions? And finally, what is the one thing that Kenya must do before 2027 to avoid another national tragedy? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's have a honest conversation, and do not forget to subscribe.
This is to all the guys who are called into leadership and are afraid. Do it afraid. Do it scared. Do it. Do it afraid. Do it broke. We don't have this kind of money. These guys have. Do it scared.